Good morning, happy Wednesday. Bitcoin again is still just chilling at 43,000. Today it's not really been respecting the VWAP at all, which is not surprising because it's been several days since we've really had those clean trajectory days, just where Bitcoin is in a clear up or down trend. Yesterday was as close as we'd come for quite some time, and even that day it still disrespected the VWAP pretty consistently. So today we're patiently waiting, patiently watching for Bitcoin to make up its mind and decide which direction it actually wants to go in. But I'm going to talk specifically about my crypto portfolio today. We are going from a bag holder to a home owner. I also want to discuss the winner of today's giveaway. Yes, you got that right. Every single day this week, Monday through Friday, I am giving away 50 Athena DAO tokens because Athena DAO gave me some tokens after I made the video, and I want to give back to you guys because I really wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff. I wouldn't be able to interview any of these people and get the insider scoop if it wasn't for having a platform, for having an audience. So what's good? What's good? Hopefully everyone had a fantastic day yesterday. I feel like my cat is over there making some noise that probably you can't hear, but I can hear, and I got my ADHD, so that's all I can think about. Good morning, Sawyer. Good morning. Hey, Fluke, could you stop? Thank you. Good morning, good morning. So again, just like yesterday, just like every other day, it's kind of boring to say it. Bitcoin's not really fun to watch or even speculate on when we literally just do nothing for weeks at a time, if not months at a time. So again, we'll add another day to the marker of Bitcoin not doing anything. 64 days now we've been at the same price for. Now obviously there's the 21% correction that we've experienced. That's really not that much for Bitcoin. It's really not that much for Bitcoin. But it's making me think, okay? Because I had very confidently said we were going to have a large-scale pullback. I thought it'd be 40%, like I've consistently been reiterating to you guys, but it looks like we're building out support here. And in the event that we do go back up and continue trucking along before the halving that's coming up in May of this year, so we only have like 70 days before the halving. Can actually come over to CoinMarketCap has it 65 days before the halving. Now this is a rough estimate, but the closer we get, the more accurate it is. So 65 days until the halving. We should probably update this then, because I've had this line drawn for quite some time. Damn, look at that, right there. So the halving is taking place right here. So it is coming up quicker and quicker and quicker. I don't feel comfortable with this much cash in the portfolio. So yesterday, I let everyone know in the Discord that I was adding 2 new coins to the portfolio. The first one is Clore.ai. Now this one was extremely difficult to find out how to purchase. And so I decided I would simply mine it rather than actually go purchase it. And so I set up the miner. It's chilling down here. I'm not gonna go through all of that because that's not the point of it. But I'm kind of torn between how I get this into the portfolio, right? Now, I'm giving up something. How do I word this appropriately? With every other position that we've had in this portfolio, I have went and purchased coins. I went and made an investment into the ecosystem and added it through a transaction. This is me giving up electricity and me giving up space on my GPU in order to get coins in exchange. So it's not really taking from the cash pile that's here to get some of these Clore tokens. It is me giving up other resources, which I don't know if we can include in the bag holder to homeowner portfolio challenge. The other issue that I'm facing right now is that Athena DAO, which is the other coin that I was adding here, isn't on CoinMarketCap. So that means I might have to go, to a different platform to actually be able to track the portfolio, but then I leave behind all of the data that we've accumulated so far in the portfolio challenge, right? It started back in May of 2023. So it's almost been a year that we've had the portfolio. It's been like 8 months. I don't want to give up on all that. 8 or 9 months. I don't want to give up on all that. So I don't want to go over to a new platform. And I certainly don't want to log every single one of these transactions on a new one. I am not going through and updating all the, like, I have better purposes of my time. I'm not going through and doing that. That's just ludicrous. But then I lose back on so much of the stuff. Blocks does indeed fix this. Blocks does indeed fix this. But low-key, Derek, while Blocks does kind of fix this, I also haven't been separating them out of my personal wallets, so I wouldn't even be able to really do it on Blocks. I'd have to filter through the transactions anyways. But yes, Blocks fixes this, and if you want to sign up for Blocks, come to blocksolutions.app, subscribe to become an early adopter, pre-subscribe to be there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I gotta kind of figure out how I'm gonna proceed forward with this, because there's also, I have $100 worth of cryo in this portfolio I can't do anything with, and I have $100 of AXGT, which I can't do anything with. Like, they're not liquid tokens yet, they're not there, I can't trade them, so we're too early into those, but I think that they're worthwhile to hold in the portfolio. It's annoying though, because I just can't. So kind of in shambles when it comes to that. I should just stick to coins that I can hold in this portfolio, but then it's limiting me, and I don't like that. I also need to scoop up some. I'm seeing like fatal flaws in the portfolio challenge, because I also went and started using Saturn. This website here, okay? This is a new token standard. This is a new token standard for Bitcoin. And they are launching their new coin tomorrow. So RUG, I know it's not a great name, but their first ever token in this new Bitcoin token standard is launching tomorrow. And I am going to be getting some of the airdrop. I tried to share it with you guys in the Discord. I see only one person actually did it. So I will be keeping you guys posted on how this airdrop goes, but they're going to continue to do more and more airdrops, and I took some of the money, and I would love to put it in the portfolio challenge, but I'm struggling because I can't really track those airdrops. Cryo is liquid, yes, but where is it on CoinMarketCap? It's not, so I can't add it. I can't add it anywhere. Like, we got a DEX pair, but I can't, like, even this. I don't even know that this is the real one, you know? It looks like the real one. Can I add a transaction for it? No. So I can't put it in the portfolio. Like, it's liquid, I could sell it if I want to, but I can't put it in the portfolio, so it's pointless. You can have two portfolios, the one you have now and one with new projects that are not on CoinMarketCap. That is true. I just have to, then it just gets fucking chaotic. I have to take the cash out of this portfolio, put the cash into the other one. Every time I make a video, I'm gonna have to reference that there's two portfolios, and then TikTok people are gonna be like, I don't understand, because they're fucking retarded sometimes. I don't know why I just insulted TikTok people so aggressively, but I've made several videos now that are like very simple to understand, and the people on TikTok are like, look at this clown, he doesn't understand a thing. And I'm like, okay, I tried guys, I did my best to explain it to you guys, but if I still can't, then something must be wrong with my communication skills, you know? That's obviously the answer there. Maybe it's just the necessary part of it. Maybe I just have to suck it up and deal with it. I am the one, after all, getting into these pre-sales and everything. I knew it wouldn't be allowed on CoinMarketCap, but I need to find a solution, a clear solution. It's funny because my demographic on TikTok is all people who are in their late 20s and 30s, even some that are older than that. But yeah, their brain is still functioning at child brain levels. But this is the portfolio, and it's stressing me out a little bit because it is falling behind Bitcoin. You see this chart here? I don't know if I can go big on it, but this chart here, Bitcoin is the yellow line, and my portfolio is the blue line. And so it hasn't been super accurate. At first, it was not that accurate at all, actually, when I was doing this challenge, because, like, it just wasn't. I was seeing that I was making like hundreds of percent gains, and the portfolio was not keeping up with Bitcoin, but I knew that it was, in fact, outpacing Bitcoin. And so it's like kind of confusing, but the cumulative performance right now, if we're just gonna avoid all of that and just look at it objectively, it is fading. My portfolio, the blue line, is fading below Bitcoin. And so that is because I'm 50% cash still. But I'm not actually 50% cash. I just can't put any of the coins in it. Confusion. Also, today, the giveaway in the Discord bot decided to pick someone who's literally never once commented in the Discord. So I'm not giving it to that person. Sorry. You joined and then didn't say a single word, and he joined like a month ago. So unfortunately, Suck Duck is not getting the free ATH. Derek says I can re-roll it, but I don't know how to. I don't know how to re-roll it. I don't really have a clear structure for today's live stream. We're just going to kind of talk about the portfolio, talk about different cryptos that I plan on adding to it. I keep saying plan. I need to just scoop up these coins. BitTensor's is almost at $500. This was something we called out sub 300, and it's like, it's doing really well. Like this dip right when we started breaking out right here is when I was like, yo, this is time to start scooping it. I didn't buy it though, so L on my part. But if any of you guys were paying attention and were able to scoop some, we are already almost up 100%. I mean, it's probably closer to like 50% right now, but still, it's doing work. It's putting in work. Yes, Derek, if you would re-roll it, I would love that. The thumbnail made me think you had hair. Just kidding. That's the problem. There's so many problems. God damn it. This is just me complaining. This is like me trauma dumping on you guys right now. But I don't have the time to go make new thumbnails, and I like this thumbnail that I've been using. Like as far as a ROI thing, making a new thumbnail is just not worth it to me. I spend so much time on each of these thumbnails, and it's like, goddamn not worth it at all. But I can't outsource it because I make a video and then like 20 minutes later I'm posting it. Like I do not front load any of the videos. I make them, edit them, and post them. So like I can't have someone else make the thumbnails because then I wouldn't be able to post it. Time is your most valuable asset. Exactly. But maybe that's the reason we're chilling at 9 concurrent viewers. We're getting little solo live streams. We get tight niche community here of just 9 to 15 those investors. During the thumbnail, if there's one thing that I've learned here, the thumbnail is not indicative of how many views you're gonna get at all. If that was the case, if the thumbnail made any impact that was noticeable or sizable on the views of the video, then all of my live streams would get the same exact views. But 139, 57, 77, 103, 90, 56, 125, 90, they're not the same. These two are the exact same, which is funny. And then it's even more egregious when I come back and literally the same title as well. It's not the thumbnail or the title, it's the content within the live stream. 233 views. Come on. 233 views. 109 views. 420 views. 237 views. It doesn't matter. What matters is what's inside of it. It doesn't matter what you look like. It matters what's on the inside. Right? It doesn't matter what you look like. What matters is on the inside. Look at the winner, Patrick. Uh-oh. None. Did Derek just win again? Duck won. Let's go. Let's go, Duck. I will accept Duck as the winner. How do I get rid of these little things over here? Let's go, Duck. Do you guys have objections to Duck winning? Withheld a joke on that one. Don't withhold anything, Dream. Let it out. Stop withholding shit. Let out your inner thoughts. Are we on board with Duck winning? Let me do a little poll here. Start a poll. Can Duck win? Or is this a... No, I don't know. I'll keep it. Does Duck used to have 2 U's in his name, yeah? He changed it to just D. Can Duck win? Yes or no? Do we allow it? Duck's probably not in here too, so that's funny. He won't even know. I don't care. You can give it to Derek again if you want. That's just because you didn't win, MK. That's just because you didn't win it. Logan says, I feel like Genomes DAO dropped the ball not attempting to take over 23andMe. I'm sure the DAO members and some other investors would rally to contribute. They didn't try enough, hence the recent dump. Let's see. Did 23andMe actually sell? I didn't think 23andMe was acquired by anyone. DeSci founders do not know how to play in crypto. You're correct with that, Logan. DeSci founders do not know how to play in crypto. That's why I'm trying my best to help them, but it takes some time. I don't see... What's the ticker symbol for 23andMe? What is the ticker symbol? Where is it? What the hell? Oh, it's just me. LOL. So here's the problem with your proposition here, okay? 23andMe has a market cap of $350 million. Genomes DAO's treasury do we even get to see the treasury? I don't think that we have. I feel like it's going to take me too long to find Genomes DAO's treasury. Can I get assistance from one of you guys? Can one of you guys find out how much money is in Genomes DAO for their treasury? Is this accurate? Is this accurate for how much money is in their treasury? $155,000? And it's all in genetic hats? That's terrifying. Yo, that's bearish as hell, actually. That's bearish as hell. So, 23andMe has Genomes DAO has $155,000 in their treasury. And they are to acquire a company worth $350 million. I don't see how that's going to work. I don't see how that maths. It would be awesome if they would acquire 23andMe, but I don't see how it's going to do anything for it. I won 5 or 6 giveaways last year and gave them all away to people in the chat for the channel I won them on. Let's go, MK. You are a true saint there. A true saint. I do think it's funny that Sucky Duck won, and then I said, fuck you, Sucky Duck, and then Regular Duck won. And I'm like, alright, we can let Regular Duck win. It's a little bit... Nobody ever said that these giveaways would be fair. Nobody ever said that at all. Duck has messaged almost as much as I have in the Discord, and he joined way after me. So Duck is worthy of this giveaway. Sucky Duck joined and not a single message came from that user account. So sucks to suck, Sucky Duck. The treasury don't matter. It's a DAO. They can rally its members and they'll contribute. Also, it'd be an amazing win for the crypto space. It would be no. You're misunderstanding pure math here, Logan. It would be awesome, and they should have made it like they should have taken it on social media and ran with it because it would be funny and it would be cool to see Genomes DAO. Not that was like the ghetto Genomes DAO. What is my brain doing? What is my brain doing right now? Genomes DAO. They should have ran with it because that's been a point that you are right. This is a perfect marketing rally and it would have been really cool to see had they tried to make efforts towards it. Especially given the fact that Genomes DAO has been talking about the hack that happened on 23andMe for months at this point. Right here. Very interesting discussion on Reddit about what could happen if 23andMe is acquired. Let's see. Maybe you don't need to spend the entire market cap on it. ZK Swap Finance 500x Uni Killer. Don't sleep. Oh, I've been awake for a couple hours now. Thank you, though. If you're looking at financial news, let's see how much. I don't see anything about it. The problem is you can't just go buy a company because right now, maybe that's not super up to date. What is shares outstanding for 23andMe? The number of shares outstanding for 23andMe right now is 474,858,266 times the price per share of 73 cents. So it is $350 million market cap right now. Genomes DAO would have to put up $350 million to buy out 23andMe right now. They don't have that kind of money, therefore the deal can't go through. If you want to go buy a house in cash, like they would have to go finance it, but you don't have enough collateral to finance this. Like the deal just straight up wouldn't go through. It'd be cool, it'd be awesome, and it'd be the biggest win for DeSci altogether, but it's physically not possible. And that's just shares outstanding. That's not even talking about preferred shares or stock options or anything like that related to insiders at the company. They'd have to buy out the insiders as well, and they hold shares that are not listed in the shares outstanding. It'd be awesome. I would fucking love to see it, and they know that too. They tried to do it. They tried to get it. Secure 1 billion genomes. Do you think we could allow 23andMe users to upload their data to the platform? This would be cool. This would be really cool. If they could get it so that they could upload the data that 23andMe had taken from them onto Genomes DAO, that would be huge. That would be huge. And even this doesn't mean the company goes anywhere. The company will still maintain its existence. The company doesn't go bankrupt if they leave the NASDAQ. Going underneath $1 just means that one of two things has to happen, okay? This is how like much of a game, genuinely, the stock market is just as much of a game as crypto. It's just that the people there have more money, so they think they're more valid. The NASDAQ requires a company to maintain a stock price above $1. This means that it has 3 months to bring the stock price up or risk being delisted. Two things will happen. One, 23andMe gets delisted and it becomes an OTC stock or a pink sheet stock, and now it won't be on the NASDAQ, and it's like getting delisted from Coinbase. You can think about this like getting delisted from Coinbase, and it goes back to only being tradable on Uniswap. It doesn't stop trading, it just makes it harder for people to buy it. I would have to go get registered for a pink sheet or go get registered for an OTC deal in order to buy the company. And most people aren't going to do that. Most people just trade on the NASDAQ. Most people just trade on Coinbase, right? On top of that, what they could just do, we talked about how, let's multiply or divide this by 0.73. There are 474 million shares outstanding for 23andMe right now. What they could just do is a 10-to-1 stock split, a reverse stock split, and divide this by 10, and then only have 47 million shares, and then the price per share of 23andMe would go from 73 cents to $7.3, right? Because you'd multiply that by 10. You'd take 10 shares and combine them together, and then they can just continue to stay trading. So they have two options to go through with here. It's not a bankruptcy. It's just like the company is a shitcoin. It's funny because I actually bought at IPO day for 23andMe. I made a little bit of money in that first week, and then I sold it because I was like, actually, the fundamentals behind this makes 0 sense. Like, genuinely speaking, it pumped like crazy the first day that it was trading, and I was like, they have so much debt, and like, there's a lot of competition, and I just don't think that it should be valued here, and I sold it. Can you remember when Constitution DAO raised $47 million in a week to purchase privately owned company in the United States Constitution and bring it to the public? That's huge. That'd be crazy. I don't remember that, but I don't doubt it for a second. That would be awesome. I don't think DeSci or Genomes DAO has the ability to do that right now. I don't think that there's enough social merit behind it. I don't think there's enough crowdsourcing they could do to do it, but that would be awesome. That'd be sick. When will you start giving away tickets to the yacht party? I will begin giving away tickets to the yacht party after I have a $10 million liquid exit. $10 million liquid exit. When I have $10 million in my bank account, not invested in anything, just sitting in an account in cash, then I will rent out an entire yacht for everyone in the Discord to come on. It'll be like a lottery-based system because I'm not getting everyone, so I don't know how we'll manage it, but when the day comes that I have a $10 million liquid exit from stuff, I will, in fact, do that for everyone, because why not at that point? Who wants cash? Unfortunately, the owners of the yacht that I will be purchasing probably want cash. We'll watch the rest later, finish my break at work, have fun. Thanks for being here, Christopher. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I know I just went on a ramble, and all of that is just to say that 23andMe will likely be put out of business by Genomes DAO. 23andMe only sequences about 0.1% of the genome. It sequences about 0.1% of the genome, and it costs like $100 to buy a pack. To buy the genetic sequencing thing, right? 23andMe. Whoever does end up purchasing this gets a world of data. Look at. For $178, you can get the 23andMe Premium. And for $69 a year, holy shit, moving forward from that. On the flip side, okay? On the flip side, you can come purchase the kit over at Genomes DAO for €350. So it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to be closer to like $400. Okay. So it's going to cost more upfront, about twice as much, but you don't have an annual membership. In fact, you have companies literally paying you to gain access to your genome. And rather than 23andMe, which only sequences 0.1% of your genome, Genomes DAO is sequencing close to 80 or 90% of your genome, which also gives you not only your ancestry, but it shows out any at-risks you have. When you go to the doctor, they're going to sequence your genome, and they're going to tell you, hey, you're developing cancer because of these biomarkers, because of these different things we're seeing on your gene. 23andMe does not do that. Genomes DAO does do that. And literally people get paid to have sequenced their genes here. If we go back to Genomes DAO, I love the rambles, good truth, because I also enjoy the rambles. I had a lot of fun on yesterday's ramble, and so I figured we'd just keep doing the rambles. This is something that Genomes DAO literally posted on January 30th, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 studies that people are getting paid for right now. So you can go get your genes sequenced and literally have it be an investment and get paid from researchers versus 23andMe. In the fine print, you give explicit contractual rights to 23andMe to sell your data to companies like GSK, which are one of the largest pharma companies that exists. So I don't know. 23andMe is likely going to be put out of business by something like Genomes DAO, and it would be lit if Genomes DAO were to purchase the 23andMe data so that they could put it on the blockchain, give ownership right back to everyone, but maintain that network so that hopefully they could expand that cousin relationship side of everything, where people go to 23andMe literally just to figure out who their cousins are. Hopefully that would be sick. That would be super cool if we could go, because I don't know that that's something Genomes DAO can necessarily offer right now, because they don't have an ability to track everyone's data like that, you know? Maybe they could implement it later where you could opt into it. That'd be dope. Need to know about the cancer I have. JK the specialist said I don't have it. Let's go, Dream. Sometimes I'm worried that I have cancer. Like every now and then when I have an excessive amount of alcohol, or not even an excessive, alcohol or sugar, so maybe it's sugar alcohols that are actually the cause of it. I get these tongue bumps after I have like sugar or alcohol. It's like tongue injuries. Did I expose myself for oral herpes? I always think that it's a cancer. I always think it's cancer. Oh, I don't want to show that. This, although rare, a bump on the tongue could be cancer. See? Individuals up to the age of 26. But I already got, all right. We're getting into some weird stuff here. I don't know if you guys get them as well, but I had a lump which they didn't explain. I get cancer scares like every couple weeks. And so if I could get my genes tested by a doctor every year, which I believe is coming in the not too distant future because of how cheap it's getting to sequence genes. It's becoming extremely cheap, approximately $600 to sequence an entire genome, versus the first time they ever sequenced the genome, the human genome sequencing, whatever it was, I forget what it was called, it cost like $1.2 billion or something like that, and they only got 90% of the way through. But look at this. Cost per human genome is falling faster than Moore's Law says it can. It's falling faster than Moore's Law, which is insane. I think it's still going to keep going. I think it'll get even cheaper. This is why I've been bullish on gene sequencing for quite some time. Like one of the stocks that I made a good chunk of money off of, Invitae, I think they just went bankrupt. I clicked on the wrong one. Yeah, they just went bankrupt recently. I don't even think this is the right one. Not Nvidia, but Invitae. This doesn't look like that. I think they did a reverse stock split, so they could probably stay on it. But I think they're about to go bankrupt. They're a sequencing company that I had put money into. I made money, so I don't know where. I must have done it back here, because I think I doubled up my investment. I don't know. Is it subsidized? I think insurance companies will pay for it because it'll give them data. In the current model, if we can get Genomes DAO to do it, then they won't get the data. But in the current model, if you get a sequence, it'll be the data that insurance companies could use to see and spike your premiums, you know? So that's the downside of it, but that means that it'll probably get subsidized by the government because insurance companies will lobby to make it happen. It's my opinion on that. And they'll charge us $2K for it, probably $20K for it. Likely, it'll be disgusting. The profit margins will be like 90% on that. So if we can get the cost of a human genome sequence, whatever, if we can get this down to like $100, then yeah, it'll probably cost like $1,000 to $2,000 to get it sequenced. Or you could come to Genomes DAO and get it for $350 right now. The turnaround time is 14 weeks, which is pretty low. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back on track. The rants are cool, but that was a weird rant. Ugh. I should plan this out better. Thank you, Dream. Thank you. Essentially, basically, most of the plays in the portfolio right now are DeSci related to some capacity, right? We got Internet Computer, which is not, and Caspo, which is not. Everything else is DeSci related. And I even have 3 more that have not been added, but do eat into this cash. Which means I really need to get going with other plays outside of just DeSci here for the portfolio. So I would like to maintain those 3 layers, those 3 different narratives, which can stay and support the entire portfolio. Whether that is DeSci, DPIN, and Bitcoin Layer 2s, or DeSci, DPIN, and like GambleFi, I don't really care what it comes down to. I do care a little bit. I do care actually a lot of it. I need to grab some more DPIN plays, and I need to get probably ORDS. I think ORDS. I know that I was not super excited after watching their website. Their website is trash, but I don't think that's going to care too much. I don't think that ultimately it will matter that much. The price of this is coming down. It's now an $18 million market cap. And so I do think that this is probably going to be one that we should scoop up, truthfully. Let's see what on a more detailed chart it looks like. I mean, look at this. This is an hourly chart. It's brand new, and it's super small, and it's Bitcoin ecosystem related. So I imagine that we'll continue to find some support down here at close to 6 cents, which is another potentially a 15% pullback from here. So we might see it come all the way down. It was an $18 million market cap. We might see it drop by another like $2 million. So get down to a $16 million market cap. It's preventative health testing. It should be covered. Facts. I think whenever it does launch, I do believe it will be covered. Whenever the time comes that you go in and get your genome sequenced, I do believe it will be covered by insurance. Again, because it's got valuable data. But I think ORDS at these prices, I don't think that we'll regret scooping any. So I might add it to the portfolio here. Let me go see what wallet is necessary. Maybe we'll do it live right here. That'll be fun. It can show you guys the process that I do for scooping up new plays. Ordiswap. So we come down here and notice that it's on Uniswap. So that's kind of sus, not gonna lie. I don't know why it would be on Uniswap when it's a Bitcoin related play, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because it's also on PancakeSwap, so maybe they're just multi-chain. I love how CoinMarketCap listed CoinMarketCap as a website for an official link for Ordiswap. Press any key to continue. Let's see if it finally... Hey! It's finally working! Let's go! What coins they got? Let me zoom in so you guys can see as well. They got Ordi, got SSS9, OXBT.com. We got Meme. Oh, GHSY. That was kind of a cool one. Track. They even got Track on this. Okay. So from Sats to GHSY. Because I don't have anything. I don't got nothing. I gotta connect my wallet, I guess. Let's move this over here. I do have some Unisat wallet. Oh, I can even connect MetaMask. I could do MetaMask, I could do Phantom Wallet, or a Unisat wallet. Right now, because I put everything on that Saturn Finance app, my Unisat wallet's actually empty, so I can't really use that one to connect. I don't really want to connect my MetaMask because I feel like I've been connecting it to too many different things. So many different wallets, I know. I don't have an OKX wallet. I do have a Phantom wallet, but it's not really got any money in it, so I might have to trade some stuff around here. Or just suck it up. Do I just go ahead and connect my MetaMask? Let's do a poll. Oh wait, that's a Q&A. We could do a Q&A. I have not done a Q&A before. Start a Q&A. What is this? What is going on? Investors, what is happening? Why did the chat just disappear? What wallet do I connect? Unisat, which involves me moving money back into it. Phantom wallet, which I don't really want to do because I don't really have anything. So Unisat or MetaMask? Which wallet do I connect? Or I can do my Trust wallet via Wallet Connect. A Q&A, what wallet to connect? Where did the chat go? What is going on? I think I'll just connect my MetaMask. Because I know I have liquid funds there that I could scoop up real quick. I already have MetaMask. I'm gonna end this because I feel alone. I can't see anything. I couldn't see anything and I got scared. So new wallet for unknown dexes, my guy. Oh god. Alright, you're right. You're right. No, it's best practices. What's good, Johnny? Welcome. Welcome in. If you guys are scrolling through, please make sure you hit that like button upon your arrival into the video. Can you go Cord? For a small period of time after this live stream, absolutely. I am leaving today to go to Orlando at noon, so I won't have too much time because I'd have to record a video. So maybe we can hang out in the Cord on my drive, actually. That might be better. If you guys can wait until around noon, we can have a nice little call in the Cord while I'm on my drive. Because I actually need to record a video before I leave, and that might eat into a lot of the time. I'm in the talking mood right now, and then I don't want to ruin that before I record the video, you know? Dream says, I got scared, like when my daughter slightly pushes open the door at 3 a.m. and I say her name 3 times, get up, look in the room and everyone in the house is asleep. Well, that's terrifying, Dream. That was possibly one of the scariest things you ever put in here. Your daughter is playing pranks on you. Or it's not really your daughter. None. Your sleep paralysis demon is coming to life more so. Oh, here's the problem. I'm not doing this on the live stream. it's too much work right now because I don't have liquid funds in a wallet that I want to connect to OrdiSwap. All right? I'm sorry. Just know, I'll do it right after the live stream. No, I'll do it before I leave today. All right? But I'm going to be adding probably $50 worth of ords. Why do I keep circling back and forth like this? Add transaction. Should I do 1,000 so I can sell some when it goes up? That could be a movie. That could be, I'm sure it already is low-key a movie. All right, should we do 1,000 ords? That way I can sell some when it goes up a little bit, right? If I do 1,000, I get $70 worth, and then I can take the $20, which would be like 1/5 of it. I can sell 1/5 of it after it 5x's, after it goes to $100 million market cap. The crazy part is that's not even that crazy. Johnny says get more. Sounds like a plan. Johnny says get more. MK says sounds like a plan. Let's do the poll. We'll start another poll. How much Ordi? We'll do 5% of the portfolio. We will do 10% of the portfolio. Well, that's kind of high actually. We'll do 2% of the portfolio. We'll do 5% of the portfolio. We'll do 7%. Or for the fourth option, we will do 10%. I'm not doing more than 10% of the portfolio, I don't think, because that's $190 into it. So, start the poll. What percent of the portfolio should we put into Ordi? I'm comfortable doing a larger amount, and remember that I have 100 or some of this cash is not actually cash in here, right? $937, but I put 100 into Cryo DAO. I put 100 into Axon DAO, and I'm going to put. I think I'm going to do another 100 into Athena DAO, and then I'm probably going to hold off on DeSci coins in here for a bit, because that's $300 of the cash, which means I only have $637 left, but that's still a lot of cash. That's still a lot of cash to have in the portfolio. But most of the portfolio is DeSci right now. I kind of want to add more Caspa as well. And then Clore. Clore is probably going to match Ordi. Whatever we decide for OrdiSwap here, Clore is going to get the same. All right, we have 3 votes. We have 1 for 5%, 1 for 7%, and 1 for 10%. So we need more here. We're not going to do the 2%, but we need more votes. So if you guys are watching right now, I know it might be annoying. You have to like X out of the chat or something to vote for the poll. But I would appreciate the input. I would appreciate the input. You know what's cool? I can add Caspa right now because the way I have it is that I own in my personal portfolio a good chunk of Caspa, but I don't want to pay transaction fees every time I do something. And so I could literally just come here and add some more and then transfer it from my personal portfolio to the bag holder portfolio. And I think it's a good idea. I think this should be closer to a $200 position, which means we might bring it down to like $400 cash after this. All right, we still only got 3 votes. Is that OTP over the Patrick? Yeah. A lot of these transactions have been over the Patrick. Like my personal portfolio, I own way more than 6,000 Gene, right? I own way more than just 6,000 Gene. But when I want to buy some more, I add it into this portfolio from my personal portfolio, you know? So it's over the Patrick. So I don't have to pay transaction fees every single time. Don't tell anyone. 10% ords as it's a Bitcoin play. It is a Bitcoin play, but it's like on top of... I want to get 2 Bitcoin plays in here though. And I need to decide if airdrops can count in this portfolio challenge. Do airdrops count? Yes or no? Spam it in the chat. Do airdrops count? Yes or no? Can I count airdrops? Can I put the grass airdrop in this portfolio? How do I determine how much of the grass airdrop I put in here? STX, Alex, Ords, Nats. Johnny's been making bank off of it. The thing is that getting the airdrops is really going to make it so that this portfolio explodes in value. Like this portfolio, if I get that grass airdrop in here, ooh baby, that deep in play is going to... I have a lot of grass, guys. Look at Epoch 2 earnings. I've earned nothing. How sexy is that? How nice is that? Epoch 2 earnings. I've already earned 6,500 grass. That'd be nice as hell. Get your BitTens or however you spell it. Airdrops are free. Yes, you can add. We got 3 yeses, so bet. I'm adding, fuck yeah. I'm adding Rug to this then as well. I'm adding the airdrops to this portfolio challenge, which means I might have to go to a spreadsheet. I might have to just go change everything to a spreadsheet. So that's the thing, FTW. That means, what about like mining and stuff like that? I can't add the Ords into the portfolio challenge then. Or not the Ords, the Chlor, because I'm giving up my GPU to get some. And then the grass didn't come from the holdings. Grass can count. I vote yes. I vote any resources because we're doing this in a resourceful manner. I vote yes, and since most of you guys agree with it, let's go. P.S. I got a lot of grass. Me, FBI. I actually don't have any grass in here. I think Samira has some grass, but I've been not using it. Just doxed her like that. Alright, we'll do it. And I'm gonna have to figure out a new way. If any of you guys go over to the Discord, right? Duck won the giveaway. Come over to the Discord. Let me know your thoughts on the problem I'm facing here. How do I keep track of the airdrops and everything? Before Blocks is live, I'm struggling to keep track of everything. So when Blocks does come live, it'll make it a little bit easier. But we're still probably a good month away from that. And so grass cost is negligible. I have too much grass. My plan... I'm going to enable airdrops and stuff like that. Pre-sales. I already enabled pre-sales. I'm going to enable airdrops. I'm going to enable mining. All of that stuff I'm going to make it so that I can do. So now, because what's the point, right? The point here is to show you guys to use cryptocurrency to buy a house. And so if I just view it as a trading portfolio, I'm never going to get there, truthfully. So I need a master spreadsheet to keep track of the airdrops, to keep track of the mining, to keep track of all that stuff. And I am mining grass. I'm mining Chlor now. I'm going to do airdrops from stuff like JUP or Saturn VM or whatever it is. Saturn BTC. I have it here. I don't know if I can... Yeah. See, I put in 400,000 sats and then bought some pizza with it. So like all of that could be in the portfolio challenge, I guess. That's because I didn't really go that heavy with it. So all of that I could put for Bitcoin, you know? I say we do that. We'll see how this goes. All right, bet. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I'm going to request Duck's wallet and send him over the Athena DAO tokens that he deserves. Your time is your most valuable asset, you guys. As far as the classroom on Discord today, I'm going to attempt to do it from Blockchain Boy's house, because I'll be at his house in a couple hours. So your time is your most valuable asset, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. And this is going to be fun. It's going to be fucking amazing watching this turn to 50 grand. I'm excited for the 1 year anniversary so I can make a video and show you guys how much money I made from 1 year of having the portfolio. I'll see you guys tomorrow.